Hi everyone, how are you all? I am Jasprit Singh, your mathematics mentor, and today we will study a very fascinating topic in mathematics, that is fractions. You may have already heard about fractions, but today we will go deep down in the world of the fractions and try to figure out what their real essence is in our life as well as in mathematics to solve problems. So let's begin. So we will start from the formal definition of the fractions, and that is a fraction or a fractional number is used to represent a part of a whole. Sounds a bit confusing. So let's move to the example in order to understand this concept. For example, you and your friend had a pizza and you have took two slices from this pizza. You have took these two slices from this pizza. And now the fractions come into play. You have not took the whole pizza. What you have took? A part or a piece of the whole pizza. So we will represent this piece in terms of mathematics as fractions. Means you have took a fraction of the total pizza. So this will match to the definition as the definition say. Fraction is used to represent a part of a whole. Means you have a whole pizza and you have took a fraction of the pizza from the whole. And remember one thing, fractions are not limited just to a single object. Fractions can also represent a part of a set. For example, we have a dozen of cupcakes and someone had took 4 out of the 12 cupcakes. In that case, we can also say that a person has took a portion of the total set. That in total set we have a 12 cupcakes and a person had took 4 out of them, means he has taken a part of the whole set. So fractions are also used to represent a part of a total set. Sir, please give us some more example. So this is a very interesting example in order to understand the concept of fractions. So these are children of a family and all of them are very cute. At night, their father came from work and he bought a piece of chocolate for the children. And there start a quarrel between the children that who will took this chocolate. And at that time, their father came, he divided the chocolate into 3 equal parts and distribute each part to the children. And they have eaten their share and all are very happy. Now, if we consider each portion as a part of whole, so they represent the fraction of the total chocolate. Each part is a fraction of the total chocolate. Yes, sir, we have got the concept. But student, up to now, we have studied fractions through the diagrams only. But sadly, this is not an art class. We are studying mathematics. So we need to represent these fractions as numbers and quantify them in order to solve the huge problems in the mathematics. So now we will learn how to quantify, how to write these diagrams, these fractions in terms of numbers. So we have seen that how to represent fractions using diagrams. As in this circle, it is divided into 3 portions and 2 portions are colored. Means this much fraction is colored. So now question arises how to represent this fraction in terms of a number, means how to quantify them. Unlike normal numbers, the fractions are written in a different way. In fraction, we have a numerator, means upper number, a lower number called denominator, and a line between both numbers. Sir, how to define that upper or lower number? So student, listen carefully. The lower number called denominator. It is a number that in how many parts that we have divided the actual diagram. As in this case, we have divided this circle into 3 equal portions. So we write denominator as 3, that how many parts we actually divide the given diagram, and the numerator is the number that how much part that we actually consider or we actually need. As in this case, we require the portion that is colored. So out of 3 portions, 2 parts are colored. So numerator is the number that we actually need. So we need color portion. There are 2 parts that are colored. So this 2 by 3 represent the portion of the total circle that is colored, means total 3 parts. Out of 3 parts, 2 portions are colored. So remember student, the fraction consists 3 quantity. The upper number called numerator, lower number called denominator, and a line dividing them. Now student, you have get an idea of the fractions. Now we will solve some problems in order to clarify your concepts. The question is, what fraction does the color part show? Means we have a diagram and some part of this diagram is colored. So we need to write how much fraction of the diagram is colored. So we have just seen that how to write fraction in terms of a number using numerator and a denominator. So what is the denominator? How many portions that we have actually divided the given diagram. So in first one, it is divided into 4 equal portions. So denominator will be 4. And what was the numerator? How many portions that we actually need? They asked how many portions are colored. So how many are? 1, 2, 3 and 3 are colored. Means 3/4 part of a diagram is colored. Now move to the second question. There are 3 equal parts, means denominator is 3. And how many parts are colored? Just 1. So 1 by 3 portion of the diagram is colored. So we have a third question. How many parts? We have made 8 parts. So denominator is 8. How many are colored? So 5 are colored. Means 5/8 fraction of the total diagram is colored. So this is our last and fourth question. So in how many parts it is actually divided? So it divided into 6 parts. And how many are colored? Sir, we actually know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 parts are colored, means 5/6 of the diagram is colored. So that is it for today guys. We have seen the introduction of the fractions in this video, and we will discuss the other concept related to fraction in our upcoming videos. And thanks to YU's team for giving me opportunity to deliver this lecture. At last, thanks for watching.